Hi there. Tonight I'm going to be commemorating someone that I find very close to me and cherish greatly. This person played two very, very important roles in my life, one being my best friend and the other being my father. I find myself, often missing the little things about him, you know, like from his smile to his laughter and even his very unique nicknames for me, like Turd. I can always, appreciate those little things that he did for me and little comments he had because those are really what sticks with me today and lets me have happy memories of who he was as a person. Ryan Morris is who I will be commemorating tonight. I'll be talking about who he was as a person and the characteristics of his personality, and I'll be sharing a couple experiences that have really stuck with me over the years and let me have these good memories of who he was as a person. First, I want to talk about who my father was as a person. He was a very, very proud man. He took pride in everything that surrounded him, from his work to his lawn and mulch beds, and even to his family. And he took so much pride in all these things that surrounded him because he gave all his effort into everything he did. Like I said, whether that be his lawn or his work or his family, he never questioned or doubted putting in that effort, and it really showed. My father, he was also a strong man, not necessarily in the physical strength, but mentally he was very honest with us, and he never really sugarcoated anything for us, and I know that isn't an easy thing to do. It may not be a popular opinion as a parent to do, but I can really thank him for treating me and my sister like that. It really prepared us for the real world and, you know, let us kind of see, what real honesty looks like. And it's something that I think me and my sister have both picked up along the way, and I think it's something that me and her can be very thankful for from him. So a couple experiences I wanted to share tonight was, something that my father really got me into. And, we had a lot of very similar interests, and he always encouraged those interests and, wanted to make the most out of it and those experiences that we could share. One of them was, he would always take me and him to the Columbus auto show. He would always tell me, "Don't let me buy something," and we would spend the whole day just walking around looking at everything that was all the new cars for the next year, and just really just communicate and just talk as best friends at the time. And it was something that I cherish deeply, and something that I'll never forget. Something else he always did for me was he would always make sure we had tickets to the Good Guys show. This was a classic car show that came to Columbus every year, and they would take up the fairgrounds, and we would go every Saturday of that weekend, and we would just spend the whole day walking around, eating fair food and just oogling over hundreds of classic cars. It was really me and him in our element, just really bonding, and it's like I said, it's an experience that's stuck with me to this day. When my father was battling leukemia in the brain, he really stayed strong to who he was, and I to this day believe that it's this pride and the strength that and the honesty that he had in himself that let him get through it and stay true to who he was, and him being able to do that through his toughest battle and his darkest day is something that me and I can say for my family, we, can really celebrate for him, and we can really appreciate what he did for us, and, not only for us, but for himself. And, he really never let leukemia be his story. He always made his own story and made sure that everyone around him was going to be okay and good when he wasn't there anymore. Thank you for letting me share this wonderful experience with you tonight. And he's always going to be someone I will cherish and remember forever. Thank you.